Doing? Welcome to the Boss Up Ball Out podcast, your home for organic debate about Detroit Lions news and rumors. It's your man Kurt Steele. Today, we give our final game predictions for Lions versus Colts this Sunday at Lucas Oil Stadium. But do us a quick favor. Like the video, share it with other Lions fans like yourself. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers, and we are currently at 2,507. Now it's time to bring in my co-host for today's show. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. It's the ladies' pet, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. Your auntie's favorite Detroit Lions content creator, the man, the myth, the legend, LL Cool Twins. What's going on, my dude?
Man, y'all don't love me. Y'all love me. Order something from that right there. Happy
Man,
Saturday.
and y'all know what he do, man. He coach kids. He boxes. Man, he cooks food. Man, he out there on the grill. And he do all of man. It's the Wolf of Lion who?
Coach Mike Jones. What's up, man?
Hey, man. Hey, if you're new to the channel, you don't know how our show works. We look at Detroit Lions news, headlines, or takes. If we agree, we say they are bossed up. If we disagree, we say they are balled on. And we give our reasons why we agree or disagree. No hot takes here. Just natural debate about our true thoughts and opinions about our favorite team, the Detroit Lions. But we really don't do that on a prediction show. What we do is we give the information for the game and tell you who will win and why. Just educated information from fellow Detroit Lions fans. But here are our topics for today's show. Of course, we always look at game designations, injury reports, betting information, and get you ready for them sports books. And we look at keys to victory and give our score predictions for today's show. That's what we do on this prediction show. First up, we got to see who's riding that choo-choo pain train, baby. All right, for the Lions, got one guy that's out in his Rakestraw, rookie,
Goddamn boy.
cornerback. Popped up on the injury list yesterday with an injury report with a hamstring injury. He is actually out for tomorrow's game. Cornerbacks Terry Arnold and Emmanuel Mosley are questionable for the game against the Colts with that groin injury for TA and that pectoral injury that put Emmanuel Mosley on the injured reserve. And then that's it. I mean, you look at everybody else. Everybody else is a full go. Carlton Davis, Sam Laporta, Shane Zylstra. Everyone is a full go for Sunday's game at Lucas Oil Stadium versus the Colts. I'm not concerned about on the injury front at all. I think now, hear me out. Here's my conspiracy theory on this one. I think in his registrar, maybe you put on IR. Why? Need to rush a spot for Emmanuel Mosley.
I don't like you, Kirk. You stole my shine.
Oh.
that was your thought too?
Same thing. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man. I was thinking that they just deactivated him today so they could have Emmanuel Mosley in action, see what he's looking like, and if he looked like he's been looking in the practice field, then they gonna go ahead and slide in on to the choo choo. You know what I'm saying? So
and my thing was that if you can do that now because they have enough depth at corner where you can slide Rakestraw to the IR for 4 games and still bring him back for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So like they have time to do that with him, and have time to evaluate Emmanuel Mosley. They still have enough fluctuation to make some moves before the playoffs actually start. So, and then the tough stretch. You look at this tough stretch coming down to Pike where you got like the Bills, 49ers, you know what I'm saying, all the divisional games between the Packers and the Vikings.
Them tough games.
Yeah, tough games coming down the stretch, man. I mean, that the Vikings game was close. It is what it is.
We was in their house and whatever. We had some stuff going on, but I hear you, Kurt. I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, the Bills is going to be a tough game. That's a tough game right there. You know, and but we see what's going on out in San Francisco. They may not be a tough game. We see what's going on out there right now, but you know, they may get healthy. I don't know. But that's what's going on with the Lions on the injury front. Let's take a look at what's going on with the Colts injury front, because go ahead.
Let me and I don't know, I didn't watch all of yesterday, so I don't know if you said this already.
Yeah,
just an injury update. All our friend Alex Anzalone, the doctor that they have on Woodward Sports, Dr. Lau, I think his name is.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about him yesterday.
Did you have plans to say anything about this? Okay. Well, and he allegedly said, he says that allegedly Anzalone will probably be back by Christmas. So
that's possible.
Good
modern
injury
medicine,
update.
Anything possible.
So yeah. I mean, I guess that's just saying that maybe it wasn't as bad as some of us thought. It is not in a place where he could still play, but it's not as bad in the place where he can't play. So
yeah,
but I think he had a club on that bad boy. He's gonna ride it out.
This is how I know something was wrong with me. I used to, because I seen that. I forget who it was. It was like I want to say it was like somebody for the Green Bay. It was like a big defensive lineman had one. And I used to want to have one so I could just hit some. Like I just wanted to hit somebody with it, and not even know football stuff. I know that's really probably wrong, but I thought it would be funny.
No, it's not probably wrong. It is wrong.
Come on, Coach Mike, you feel me, right?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
As a little kid, like 12 years old, like
I'm gonna tell you the truth, shade the devil, man. Nah, you wrong. You wrong.
I never did it, so
good, because you would be wrong.
He's on the East Coast too long. He don't understand this Midwest aggression we got over here, man.
Nah, man. I grew up in it, man.
It's like you ain't never ear hole nobody. Like you ain't never.
Stop playing. Anyway, let's look at what the Colts going on in their injury front. Their list is pretty short too. They will be out starting tackle Bernhard Raymond. I guess that's how you say his name. He's been ruled out with a knee injury, and then defensive end Tyquan Lewis is questionable. That's it. That's all they got. So they coming in pretty healthy. We coming in pretty healthy. Now I will say this one thing about the Colts is their interior offensive line is their strength. Their tackles is their weakness. I mean, healthy or not, their tackles have been kind of suspect all year long. So they're we got our guys, Levi and Josh Pascal and Big Z should be able to have a pretty effective game. You know what I'm saying? As long as we set the edge and keep Anthony Richardson in the pocket. So, but injury front, man, they're pretty healthy. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, Lions coming in pretty healthy, but we don't be crying about it. We won't be crying about injuries. No way. We just play next man up. That's just is what it is.
Better to beat you up with, for however it got to go.
And I've said this before. Like the Lions have the same. Everyone has the same standard on the Lions. Like just because you're coming in and you're a depth player, the standard of performance doesn't change. Like everyone's held to the same standard. So it doesn't matter who's playing the game. You're held to the same standard by the coaches and by your teammates. Yep. So that's just what it is, man. And so
that's always the best.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. All right, let's look at some betting information because I know Coach Jones always like to look at this betting information because he be on the sports books, brother. All right, so let's look at what we got for the game. The line changed again this morning. They are now 7.5-point favorites. The betting line is plus 300 for the Colts and minus 400 for the Detroit Lions. Means if you make a straight up bet for the Colts to win, and you bet $100, you win $300, and for a total purse of $400. If you favor the Lions to win, which I don't know why you would have to bet $400 just to win 100 right now for a total purse of $500. The over under right now is 50.5 points with a minus 115 for the over and a minus 105 for the under. So I think the score will be over again this week. I mean, what do you guys think? I'm taking the over again.
50.
I don't
know. I've been wrong every single time. I feel like I'm gonna still say under. It could still be like, I'm gonna say over because it's gonna be. I don't know, man. I don't know, man, because they might want to play football. They got some good guys over there. The coach might want to play football on defense at least, but I must say under, but still a wide margin of victory.
All right. So the Lions cover the 7.5 point spread.
Absolutely.
But it's gonna be
it'd
under
be like,
the over.
It'd be like
under.
42-6 or something again, or something, or maybe like, I don't know.
All right, what you got, Coach? Over the under?
Man, I got the over, but I don't want to. like I'm trying to figure out some scenario where it don't go in the over, because I think it's gonna be such a low scoring game. But that 50.5, man, I'm gonna take the under. Just because I just have a feeling, man, it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them. So one of them hard hitting games. It's gonna be one of them smash mouth games. Both teams want to run the ball. It's gonna be a slow paced game. I think if anybody wants to step on the gas, it's gonna be the Lions. I don't think the Colts really want to step on the gas like that. So it's gonna be a slow game, man. So I'm gonna take the under.
All right, so let's look at some player prop bets, popular prop bets that are out there. Am I right saying Brown over under 73.5 receiving yards? The thing is take the over. The reason being because that the Colts play a lot of zone and Amon Ra eats the zone up. Jared Goff over under 2.5 2 touchdown passes. Take the over. I think it's gonna be one of those games where JG may throw another 4 banger as far as touchdowns is concerned. And Jahmyr Gibbs. Here's the surprising over under 58.5 rushing yards. They say take the under. I don't know about that. Just because of the fact that the Colts have the 28th ranked rushing defense. Like they're 28th defense overall, 26th against the pass and 28th against the run. So
really,
yeah.
So, I got some bad info then. I was listening to them guys over there on Woodward Sports. Those were not the numbers that they said.
I got my number straight from 2020, man.
I don't want no beef.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No. I mean, but I even looked it up on ESPN. So I mean, their defense isn't great at all.
I believe you.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't say I don't listen. I don't say I don't watch Real World Sports, but
it was more so a shot at them because they be saying some crazy stuff over there. Easy.
Sometimes they say a little crazy stuff over there.
I pick in the chat. I hope they don't read that. But man, who was this dude? I hope Easy remember me and hope that he know that I do be meaning it, but I'm saying it in a funny way because they be saying some stupid stuff over there.
Yeah.
We all say stupid stuff.
I mean, if you can look at the eye test. I mean, to be honest with you, if you look at the points that they give up per game, I mean, it's just the eye test. I mean, you look at.
I haven't watched them. I just I know they got some guys that can play football over there. It was something they were saying. It wasn't. I didn't get this from them, but it was. I forget whoever it was, but they were saying that they got a streak of 10 game or whatever it is of 10 points or less. Like their games is usually 10 points or less or something like that.
Oh, I will say that. Yeah, they have their games are close.
So they're not
because they suck.
I mean, but they were, and it was they gave up a few points to the Jets, so that's why. They
gave up 27. They gave up 27 against the Jets, and the Jets' offense is suspect.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They gave up 30 to the Bills. Let's look at this like opponents. They gave up 21 to the Vikings, which isn't bad. But throws a lot of interceptions. They gave 23 like we did to the Texans. They gave up 20 to the Titans, which is terrible because the Titans are terrible. Jaguars, they gave up 37 to the Jaguars and lost.
Was that earlier in the season or was that like later?
That was like week.
It don't matter.
1, 2, 3, like week 5 or something like that.
The Jags wanted to play football that day.
They gave up 29 to the Texans the opening week because that's their divisional opponent. So,
so that Jags game sounded like it was the second game of the season. But either way, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I just know they got some guys that perform over there, like Zaire Franklin, EJ Speed. I actually watch their podcast sometimes. But
Yeah.
they got the big guys up front. They playing decent right now. I don't again, you already know how I feel about it, but they just might want to play football. You know how Dan Campbell gonna go in there and talk them up. What if they got over there talking them up like, yo, this and that, we want to be where they at, blah,
I
blah,
feel
blah,
you. I feel you. Hey, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. All these things help us get this content to more Detroit Lions fans, just like yourself. Hold on, let me tell you what I'm expecting.
You Kurt know he did that?
He said, "Let me tell you something." And then he
Belt the ass. That's what.
I
That's
was
what
confused.
that's what I'm expecting from this game. All right. Hey, it's time to give our keys to victory and a score predictions. We'll start with keys to victory on offense first, man. All right, Coach Jones, what you got? Keys to victory on offense, my man.
My key to victory is for our offensive coordinator Ben Johnson to just follow the script. Follow the script, follow the game plan that I know, LL know, Kurt know, shit, the whole damn world know. You got to run the ball first, and have them numbers right around that 55 to 45 run pass split, man. When you want to roll, especially even though it's kind of close to home, but just follow the script, man. Don't start getting out of pocket like you did a couple times this year, man. And you know what I'm saying? Just stick to the script. Make it a boring game. Run the ball, punch them in the mouth, have them crying, step on, walk on them, have Sewell, beat people up, and just do the thing, man. Be bullies up there. Be violent savages.
All right. All right, what you got, LL?
Can I show y'all my Lomas Brown impression?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please forgive me, Mr. Lomas. You got to run the ball, Herb. You got to run the ball, Herb. I had something else funny I was gonna say, but I forgot it. But it was gonna be a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, I'll be watching them too. But no, man, yeah, run the ball, man, and then everything that comes from that. Hopefully, I'm not taking anybody else's point, but run it, set it up for the play action, things like that. I think it could be one of those games. They do have very good linebackers, but we have people who can do it where they do it at. For oversimplification, I guess. We can eat up the middle of the field where they are, decent at, and they don't even really matter because they don't really cover that well anyway. Hopefully they hear this and maybe they get upset. But no, man, run the ball, take shots when available. Hopefully, I'm always down to see Jamison Williams on a long shot, but something like that. Maybe even Sam Laporta or something like that. But yeah, it's a stat going around about the three. Is it Sam Laporta, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and David Montgomery? I think if they've scored
Nah,
like in
it's
8 games.
Jameer Gibbs, David Montgomery, and Amon-Ra
My
St. Brown.
apologies. My apologies. We had
Mm-hmm.
those three. So, let's, maybe see something like that. If not one, maybe two to J-Mo. I think it's one of those. He can, he can go over the top on them. We
All right,
indoors,
yeah.
let's see it, open it up.
Yeah. Let me have you heard this before? The Lions will rely on side conductors to set up the play action pass.
Yeah.
That means
700 times.
yeah. And take advantage of the Colts 28th ranked pass defense. That's it. That's what you got to do. I mean, run the ball, play action pass. You got the best play action passer in the league right now. This is what it is. I mean, that's what we got to do. All right, keys to on defense, man. I think I'll go first this time since I was already on it. Mike, let's go ahead and talk about defense, man. Cause multiple turnovers, man, on defense by blitzing and mixing up coverages in the secondary on Anthony Richardson. That's what you got to do, man. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of experience as a starter, especially in the NFL. He didn't have a lot of experience in college at the, what I'm saying? So you can confuse him with mixing up coverages. I mean, it could be the same coverage, but you just give a different look. We play man,
Right.
But if you make it look like zone, you can confuse them. And here's my thing, you keep that pocket solid. don't let him get outside the pocket because you know what he can do. He's a big horseman. That dude can get out there and run. Man, that's a big ass dude, man. He like Cam Newton size. So, but you keep him in the pocket and you can confuse him with coverage and you can get him to turn the ball over, man. And you can definitely get him to throw you one or two. But yeah, that's my key to victory on defense. What you got, LL? I'm gonna say the best, the defensive coach for last this time.
Where you can say the best, but no, man. I feel like the game plan should be let Anthony Richardson do whatever he want to do because it's never usually positive. So if you want to run it, let him do it because he's gonna fall down and drop the ball. Let him throw it. He's gonna throw it to the other team. I didn't really ever see what a lot of people saw, and he hadn't really shown much. Now I know big people say you got to play more games. I don't think he should play more games. Look at what's going on in New York. I don't think he's a very good football player, and I don't think he's gonna have a very good football game against us. You can't let him do it either, though. But I mean, can't I don't know, whatever. Because I just said let him do whatever he want to do, but whatever, let him do whatever he's gonna do because I don't think he's gonna be good. So he, like you just said, Kurt, he'll turn the ball over. When they do run the ball with Jonathan Taylor, tackle. That's pretty much about it. The weapons that they do have. Anthony Richardson got to get the ball to him. I don't have any faith that he can do that consistently in this game, especially. Blitz him, knock him down. Whatever he's a big dude. That don't matter.
Yeah, I agree with that. With your sentiment on him. To be honest with you, he was the beneficiary of the Hendon Hooker injury because if Hendon Hooker was healthy, he'd be the starting quarterback at the Colts. He wouldn't have went as high as he went. If Hendon Hooker was healthy,
because
Anthony Richardson was absolutely trash at Florida.
I agree with you, but
he was
for
healthy,
some reason,
so they drafted him.
You ever know? It's like whenever a quarterback go out there and do a backflip, it's like, oh my god! It's like, but that don't matter. That was with him. He did a backflip, and everybody was like, oh my god! And he stayed, and it was he did a lot of, I guess, courteous. I don't know what you want to call it, but he did a lot of positive things. But they fell in love with him. No, I'm talking about just like in the interview, he interviewed well and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. He was charismatic. Yeah, my thing is he kind of falls into that Malik Willis thing for me, where he was good at the Pajama Olympics. You know what I'm saying? The underwear showcase at Lucas Oil Stadium at the combine, workout warrior. But if you look at the numbers, his numbers in college was never great.
And he can throw the ball inside in shorts 75 yards or some crazy stuff. So it's like,
nah. All right, Coach Jones. What's your key on defense, man?
You know what? My key on defense is our linebackers. Because we down a few. We down Derek Barnes and we down Anzalone. So it's going to be on our linebackers to not only shut down the run game, filling gaps, but also to contain Anthony Richardson. So Rodrigo is going to have to be on his A, because we can't have Jack Campbell in the middle trying to control the edges. Jack Campbell in the middle is trying to run downhill, shoot gaps, and play in between the tackles. And it's going to be on the outside linebackers to, and also, our corners, they tackle, our safeties tackle, but it's going to be on the outside linebackers as the first line of defense to keep them edges, to play that contain, man. So it's going to be on our linebackers, man. Y'all going to be on full display on Sunday.
I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all.
What's that?
What if Brian Branch is going to be this is going to be a big game for him, I believe. He's a safety, of course. He play a lot in like at linebacker depth, I guess you would say. Mm-hmm. So, he pretty much another linebacker in so many ways. I think he would see a lot of that.
I think he'll be in the box. I believe that. I don't necessarily think that means we're gonna line up in dime because we haven't played a snap of dime all season.
No. I don't mean him.
It's the wrong
I don't mean that anyway. But
I think he will be down in the box. I think both of them will slip because you have the ability to slide both of them down in the box. I think Branch is a bigger hitter, of course, because he is. But Kirby Joseph has showed his ability to slide up in the box and stop the run too. So you look at that big tackle he had last game on ETN where he slid up and he slid up and onto that line of scrimmage, and he had a nice tackle. And man, even Meek Robinson, man, on that screen pass, that he blew ETN up on that screen pass. So I think our secondary will continue their stellar performance in run support. I don't have no doubt that they, and I would think that AG will say he'll put onus on those guys to make sure that they go out and make sure they can continue to run support, because that's a key to be a defensive back in this defense. You have to be able to play run support. So you're gonna have TA in there. You're gonna have Carlton Davis gonna be up there and run support, and of course, BB gonna be in that thing flying around like he does, like you call him the B2 bomber, gonna be laying them hits down, man. Because that dude
dropping them bombs on.
Man, I think what's his name? Everett Ingram is still he got PTSD. Whoo, my God.
He got hit so hard he talked junk to Terry Arnold about it. Like, that's what was funny. Like, the next play, I was like, why are you talking to Terry Arnold? That's funny.
Yeah. I don't even hit you, dog. That was somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
who hit
that's
me?
Funny.
All right, let's look at score predictions, man. All right, what you got, Coach John? What's your score prediction for Sunday's game?
27-17. Detroit Lions. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them type of games.
27-17. So that's what, 44 points. 44, so you're taking the under at 44 points. The Lions still cover. But
still cover the spread, but it's gonna be 27-17. It's gonna be one of those games, man, where we're gonna win the game. We're gonna win the game comfortably, but it's gonna be slow. Okay. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a slow paced game. It's not gonna be a track star game, even though it's in the dome. It's gonna be a slow paced game, and we're gonna walk them down.
Okay. All right. What you got, LL? What's your score prediction?
LL shot.
Not really, because I mean that makes sense. That ain't no foolishness. But I down 17 points. I don't know if they can do that. Hopefully, if they score 17 points, I would be upset. But as long as we win. But I'm gonna say it'll be something like, I did take the under. I'm gonna say like 38-10 or something like that. Maybe like 40-10. Something like that. I don't got no faith in their offense, man. Unless
that's right at the under at 50. Yeah, it's 50 and a half, so you were at the under at 50 points. Okay.
If the craziness start happening, then whatever. But nah,
okay.
Yeah, like 30 something to 10.
All right. I got the double up. I got the Lions continue putting the ass 35-17. That's the cover, and that's the over. So I did pick the over.
Hold on. The funny part is Kurt got on the belt early in the morning. He put us on pause to take his belt off. That's funny. That's a daddy right there. I'm horrified of Kurt right now. Hopefully I never say nothing crazy to you, Kurt.
Man, it's a TikToker, man. He wears a little Carhartt Scully. And that's his thing. He reacts to all the Lions games, man. And he every time the Lions score, he
take his belt off.
he spank his hair. Man, he good dude, man. Funny, but right. All right. Hey, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. All these things help us get this content to more Detroit Lions fans like yourself. That's what you got today, man. That's our game predictions for today's show, man. We're having a good time. Thank you. We continue to grow right here at the Boss Up Ball Out podcast, our home for organic debate about Detroit Lions news and rumors. Man, make sure you do something, man. Make sure you follow the crew on your favorite social media platforms. My man, Coach Jones, does a great job over there on Wolverine Lions Sports Talk. I post content from this channel on all of my social media platforms. And, you got to check out my man, LL, on Instagram, because, he be doing his thing over there. So make sure you check him out, man, and see what he got going on Instagram. All right, time for parting shots for today's show. All right, I'm here to Coach Jones first on this Saturday morning. What you got, my man?
Yeah, man. Tomorrow in church. So yes, I do go to church. For people who want to know, I go to church every Sunday. I'm a faithful church goer. My pastor, Pastor Bryce Gernon, is from Indiana. He was born and raised in Indiana. He's a Colts fan. So tomorrow at church, because we're casual dressed, like we just come as we are, man. So I'm gonna come as I am in the Lions jersey and the Lions hat, and I'm gonna say what's up to the pastor on my way by, and I'm gonna mean him a little bit too, and I'm gonna smile.
Yeah, tell him I said what up though. Anyway, all right, what you got, LL?
Walk up on stage with him, Mike. But man, they found me at work, dog. Them women and found my social media.
They found your Instagram page?
No, they found me on Facebook, but that comes. I got the same name, so it's gonna happen too. But my Facebook, I ain't accepting them. You find me on Instagram, I don't care. But happy Saturday, y'all. Hopefully y'all been out there listening to that new Kendrick. That's me when I be listening to that Squabble Up. But that's what them Colts gonna have to squabble up, man. Out of respect, that's why I don't want to say it's gonna be a complete bad game, because I do got respect for some of them guys over there. I do like Zaire Franklin and some of them other people over there. But I don't know, man. Squabble up.
Yeah, man.
Squabble up.
I would say, they got one of my favorite players at Michigan in the recent memories players over there, man, with Kwity Paye. So that was my dude over there. So and shout out to the Michigan Wolverines for flipping that commitment, man.
Yeah.
In his video, he did a backflip, and then I didn't like it no more. He did that backflip, and I said, "Oh no."
No, that dude's a baller, man. He's the number one prospect in the league in the nation.
I'm just the country, not quarterback, not receiver, not defensive. The nation.
I'm gonna bring back this moment. We'll revisit.
Okay, yeah, we revisit. Hey, thank you for joining us, man. Right here. Make sure you enjoy yourself, man. Michigan. I think this is our last time to become bowl eligible today, because we play Ohio State the next game, so we can go out there and get that 6th win against Northwestern today. I think that should be a go ahead and be an easy win. But we got bright days on the horizon at Michigan, because when you have a player that like that comes to your program, other guys follow.
Yeah, it's already it's like one of the top transfer wide receiver or something like that, right?
Yeah, like they get a lot of those guys.
Top and all of that.
Yes, I heard something like that as well. Yeah.
And shout out to Coach Prime for getting the other cat, man. Dude, out there in Colorado. He got
the
other quarterback, man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be something, man. College football gonna be nice next year.
I like that. I'm looking
forward to that, man. But tune in Sunday. We'll be right back here with our recap show on Monday, so make sure you come check it out. And then we're gonna reload, and we're gonna do our prediction show. Will be on Wednesday, because of course Thanksgiving, where the Lions will be out there at Ford Field against the the Care Bears. So they'll be coming in the Ford Field on Thursday. So short week this week. Recap show on Wednesday. Prediction show on Wednesday. So make sure you come in and tune right back in for that, man. Hey, thank you guys for checking us out right here, man. LA is out of control right now. Do your man Kurt still a favor? Whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. From a man, Coach Mike Jones, and whatever LL2 Torrance is doing right now. This is Kurt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon.